Bitcoin and 150K in just 200 days? You wanna know about this and about the crypto world? Smash the like button. It's time for crypto news. Remember that we had this chart in the past and we say that we nail basically every time that since November 2022 we are starting a new uptrend leg like here and there. Well, today I propose you to have a journey with me to the future to understand where can we be in price prediction in 200 days. And how will this be? Well, remember that from the bottom to the next bottom of these microcycles that I just invented, we had around 217 days, 224, 203. So if we extend the same period of time, we can be at some point around November 2025. But what we didn't consider is in this period that we expect Bitcoin to go up, how up can it go? And that's today's video. The idea that in the past, maybe we can find a pattern of how much we were up in these cycles, and so then predict where can we be with Bitcoin. It's easy to do, and there's a pattern that I found. Of course, remember that I'm not an expert. This is not financial advice. I'm just this crazy guy just playing with TradingView that you can do too. You have the link in the description below. So you can see that in the first microcycle, we had 100% rise from bottom to the top. In the second one, it was a 97%. In the third one, it was a 92%. In the fourth one, it was 108%. So you can see how similar from bottom to top it was in all these microcycles, around 100%. So if we project that now and we go to the minimum one, 91.88% rise, that would mean that Bitcoin would be around November 2025 in 142K. Which is amazing, of course. But if we had the 108%, the maximum one, we would be around $155,000. Do you like that idea? I indeed. So like the video if you want this to come true. We'll see if that's the case or not. I went a little bit farther. I'm having fun with the charts. And what I did is I used the ghost pattern. You can see this orange pattern we have here, and I would put it in the past in 2017, because you know that we are comparing the situation right now with the situation that we have when Donald Trump was in office the first time. So remember that we are considering 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then the fifth micro cycles 1, 2, 3, 4. Those are the ones we had, and you can see how similar we are in this time coming from the present to the past with these ghost pattern candles. And you can see how similar behavior is being for Bitcoin. So if that's the case, we can predict that Bitcoin might do this movement, this green one, which is the banana crazy mode. And it would take a little bit longer to the top. It is not 200 days, but 238 days, allegedly, according to this. So if we go now to the present, you can see all these micro cycles, and then the one that we are expecting right now of 238 days approximately, that would bring us to December 2025, which is the date that we were always saying December of this year. And if the price just acts just the same, we can go to 1,300,000, which is crazy. I would love that. But if not, if we are more conservative, we can go to some point around 230. That would be, of course, amazing in any case. So what do you think about these crazy theories? Are these FOMOing you? Do you believe this is something that might happen, just acting like it did in the past? We'll see, of course, in the future. Remember to watch all the videos. And it's not just me, other experts telling us that if you zoom out you can see with Fibonacci extensions how we are having these movements that bring us to 135 in opinion of Titan of Crypto. Also, we have the idea that Bitcoin always follows not just the monetary supply that we saw in previous videos, but also the hash rate. So if that's the case, hash rate is in all-time highs, and now we need to keep on going higher. And also with the theories of the Bitcoin halving, 1 year after it, we should be higher than we are right now. We should be between 371,000 and 742. So yeah, this is something that might be true in the future. People like Sefton and Amos believe that Bitcoin is going to 100 trillion on market cap. This is not random guy. He is the author of the Bitcoin Standard. You can buy it, or you can go to our website, fanontherat.com, and there in recommended books, you'll find that book as a recommendation, and I created a video with a sum up of it. Very, very interesting one. Also, ARK Investment, Cathy Wood saying now that their prediction for the future is more optimistic than ever. It's a belief now from them that Bitcoin is going to get to 2.4 million sooner than later. And also, Citi, this monster, is forecasting a 3.7 trillion stablecoin market by 2030 because of all the good news that we have out there. Consider, for example, this one from Vivek, that Norway's sovereign fund is buying MicroStrategy shares. I told you in previous video about the sovereign funds and how important this is. And also we saw that grocery store giant Spar was expanding Bitcoin and Lightning Network payments with a trial. It was successful, and now they are going to use it for reals. And it's huge about development and adoption. We have now that PayPal, with their 434 million users, has partnered with Coinbase for advanced stablecoin payments. So amazing. This is one of the catalyzers that I've been waiting for so long in order to have Bitcoin going crazy up. Also, this is a good piece of information. CME Group is going to launch XRP futures trading on May the 19th, 2025. And it's huge too that we have a global first. The UAE-based Islamic bank Ruya is launching Saharis compliant cryptocurrency investment services, enable customers to buy and sell Bitcoin and other virtual assets through its mobile app. I'm going to learn more about it, and I will tell you, because this would be the first. But you can see that this is something that is going to happen all over the world, and I told you in previous videos, the banks are going to offer crypto, the crypto exchanges are going to have bank licenses, because we don't need the banks anymore. That's the main goal in the future, to get rid of banks as a whole. Now, the Federal Reserve withdrew crypto guidance for banks. The Federal Reserve just rescinded its 2022 and 2023 guidance that require banks to notify or get approval before engaging in crypto or stablecoin activities. This is huge for the crypto sphere. Now that Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent was saying that he's not happy with the IMF and World Bank, that they need to reform for falling short and not staying true to their mission. The IMF must be a brutal truth teller and not just to some members. That's what he's saying. So he's kind of threatening the Fed and the IMF. If they don't do as the government wants, there's going to be consequences. So yeah, maybe this move from the Fed is them trying to be friends with Donald Trump right now. Probably so. Maybe because of all this, the Fed would even cut rates on May the 7th. We have to be very, very paying attention to that moment in time. And also to all these news that you don't know if believe or not. Right now, we thought that Trump had a meeting with China earlier today. Some people believe that this is fake news. Any case, very interesting topic about tariffs. But consider that spot Bitcoin ETFs have purchased almost 25,000 Bitcoin over the last 3 days, worth $2.3 billion. They are buying. Are you? And the narrative that Bitcoin is decoupling from the stock market can't be true. It was falling while Japan was going up. Now Bitcoin behaving more like gold than the stock market. This is huge for us. If we go to the daily chart today, we are not being able of surpassing previous last day tops, 94,700. But in my opinion, it's very good that we find this resistance at this point, as our friend Kevin Svensson is telling us here in the street, because we still have homework to do in the gaps of the CME futures, and we need to go to 91,000. The sooner, the better. Any case, stock market related with crypto going crazy up. Now Jack Muller's new company, 21, that I told you in previous video, shorts after buying 42,000 Bitcoin like crazy. This is the chart in TradingView. It went all the way to 39. We'll see about that. Now that they're going to buy more Bitcoin and there's no Bitcoin on exchanges, we are still in the lowest level since late 2018. The altcoins are in the green. The bubbles are happy today. ONDO and some others talking with regulators seem a very good moment. You can see SUI on the 17% rise. Maybe the best moment for buying some crypto with Bitpanda, the partner of Fun on the Ride. This channel is based in Europe. It's compliant. It has so many assets out there, and it's the one I would use for buying crypto in Europe. Really simple to just get in, just get verified and deposit. You have the link in the description below. Thank you for using it. And also you have the link with a 10% discount on coin tracking, the best portfolio tracker for your crypto and the solution for your tax report. Now in countries like in Spain, you're getting out of time in order to get your coins in order and get your tax report. If you don't know how to do that, you can use the full service for your crypto taxes. It's a huge service. They will get just rid of all your concerns. They will do everything for you, so you don't have to get the importations. They will help you with all the process. And it's not that it's so complex. Coin tracking precisely makes things easy. But if you want some help and you have some money to spare, you can use the 10% discount you have for coin tracking, but also for the full service. Just say and tell them, write them that you come from Fun on the Right Crypto News, Rodrigo Ornedo, and they will provide you with this 10% discount. Ethereum also trying to fill the gap, still boring, and we can see here how Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies behave and what Ethereum will do, which is nothing whatsoever. So sad for Ethereum, but eventually it will go up. And we say goodbye today with the world's largest Bitcoin mine. It is on Texas, United States. Amazing how many Bitcoin can be delivered in this facility. And remember that we are going to be at Token 2049 next week. It's 90% sold out. If you want a 10% discount, use Rodrigo10 and we meet there. Write me at funontheRide@gmail.com so we can meet there in the event. And be happy out there. The market conditions are just telling us that we might celebrate in the closer future like this dog is doing. Keep on learning about AI with our other channel, Rodrigo Ornedo, Inteligencia Artificial, and of course about Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies here, Rodrigo Ornedo, Fun on the Ride, health, money, love, pouring in peace, and the best is yet to come. To the moon!